Alright, here we go. Got a little 3v3 starting up here. I like this map a lot. Now, I'm down to take any of these starts, but I feel like as the highest
Please
OS
choose
player...
your starting location.
Damn, talking over me. As the highest OS player, I should probably go mid, right? I think that's usually how you do it. And then if you're going mid, it really behooves you to go bots, because there's all of these little ridges that bots can go over, but tanks can't. So you can get, like, mad leaks into enemy territory if you have bots on the ground. And I'm debating Armada v Cortex here. I think both really have strong advantages. I feel like if I'm going bots, then really pawns over grunts, right? Like, grunts are a more, I feel like, defensive unit, and pawns are have more utility on offense. So let's see if I regret this choice. I should probably get that music going, shouldn't I? Suppose that's better than just sitting here in silence. There we go. I'll hit them with the GLHF, which you always kind of hope is going to be a reminder to ready up. It's like, good luck, have fun. Now.
Battle started.
Alright, so here we go. It's a good wind map, so I think Armada does make a good amount of sense. So I see Beer went for Cortex. Nothing wrong with that, of course. Infinity we don't know yet. Also Armada, actually, it's back here. Okay, interesting build order there. I think that's a little bit too much walking to do with your comm at the start of the game, but, you know, I'm gonna focus on my own game here. Huge wind right out the gate here. Almost maxed out. And trending upwards. So after that lab, I'm gonna pop down that energy storage and get some more wins, yeah? Con first, then a bunch of ticks. Then 2 more cons, then a bunch of pawns. Another con, rocketeers. I'll probably end up changing all of that, but that's what it's gonna start out as. Wind staying fairly strong here, you'll love to see it. And I'm gonna hit N to move to the next thing in the queue. Once that finishes, I'm gonna use spacebar and right click to move back to the energy storage here. Although, maybe I should have finished both wins first, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Don't sweat it. Anyway, first con is out now. Always feels weird not boosting that, but it allows me to spend my commander's build power on scaling eco, which is more important. Especially in the early game. Move those from auto group 0 to 1. When you're spamming, I like to have them on 0 so I don't accidentally select them, but that's just a holdover from my last game that I will now correct. Okay, 25v24 over there. Open skill, so that's actually good. And we've got the red player opposite me in mid, which also you'll love to see. So I'm gonna put those guys on a specific target attack command, and in principle, that should work well for them. Okay. Principle only gets you so far, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna go straight into pawns right now. And I'm gonna bring one of my cons back to take those. One of my cons forward to take that and drop down that, but actually I'm also going to space queue a radar up here at the front, just so that I can catch leaks faster, and there we go, yeah, they're coming straight to our weaker player. So I ping that to make sure we can react in time, put those guys on auto group 1, because I was also spamming pawns last game. And yeah, get down here. Now they're not actually going to deny my mechs, and there's only going to be one of these dudes left. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Infinity doing a great job defending here, I gotta say. Credit where it's due. You love to see that out of the lower OS players, you know, when they've got some of those fundamentals down. That's really all you need, honestly, to anchor that role on your team, right? If it's like, I just need to know you're not gonna die, and I can do the rest. And these guys are gonna right into Beer. Love to see it. And yeah, I think it's time for me to counterattack at this point. I'm gonna, yeah, resume my earlier plan. I'm only gonna take 3 pawns for the counterattack, and the rest of them stay on leak defense. But I can be pretty confident that this is gonna work. Oh man, that's a lot of grunts. Maybe I should be harassing the Muffin Man. Yeah, beautiful. I knew you wouldn't have shit back here. I'm gonna let Finity work on harassing Red, and I'll go over to Muffin Man. Split those troops up. Interesting little interaction there. Ships in the night. And yeah, oh man, this is gonna be high value. Gotta get out of the firing range. Yeah, the LLT can't shoot through those winds, so I'm actually safe sitting over there. And I can actually kill a lot of wind. So yeah, this is a great outcome so far. We're getting the damage that they hope to get, basically, is what's happening here. And nice thing about pawns, your DPS is so high you can actually reasonably do shit like this. And then get back. Man, outstanding harassment from Finity. 7 OS, you wouldn't know it looking at this. Really good shit, actually. Drop down a con turret, and then you go scale that direction, you go scale that direction, and then you meet back up, and you just go back here. Alright, we are good. Now, the reason I did that is that I will always have a wind turbine building, so that I don't waste build power from my con turret. Okay, I do need to worry about this, though, because Finity's low on units. Although the Mace's splash damage from their plasma rounds is going to be good. Good to have. But, yeah. I gotta help out Finity, I think.
You're overflowing metal.
And I gotta stop overflowing metal. Wow. I'm gonna throw down a couple more build turrets there. I feel like this happens to me in, like, most of my games. Is that, I drop the ball on eco-scaling at some point. And other than that, I do pretty good, actually, but, that's probably what I could stand to improve the most. Now, once again, I'm going to, try to leak in there. And the fact that Red isn't pressuring me means I can use my Rocketeers like this. If Red was putting pressure on me, then I'd have to be scared about this. I'm gonna tech T2 fast because I have so much income and I don't have to spend it. And yeah, let's kill that Mex. Turn off repeat there. And then move that over to this. And then yeah, I think actually, yeah, as soon make high priority, finish that, and eat. Okay. And now I gotta pay attention to my own shit again. My ally making sure I didn't forget about those units, that actually is very helpful. Some people might be annoyed by that. I'm like, actually, thank you. That is very helpful. And once again, taking advantage of the fact the LLT can't shoot through the winds. And I see Red moving there, so I do have to be careful there. But in the meantime, yeah. Okay, what was that I just saw firing? Was that a gauntlet? I only saw a plasma shell. I'm not sure. Could have been a tank too, I guess. But yeah, I have T2 out now. So let's get literally just all the stuff we dream of having. And I'm going to share these cons to the team. Drag select with the mexes to automatically compute an optimal path for upgrading those. The old alt chat curse. That's why you gotta switch that to team chat right after you say GLHF. I usually do that and I forgot this time. Oh boy. Well, now they're gonna know I'm saying yep. So that's pretty dangerous, man. I don't know what they'll do with that information. And I would love to stay on T1 units for, like, actually a while. So that they don't know that I'm getting an eco lead here, right? Because the longer that I get this eco lead without them realizing I have it, the more ahead we're gonna get, right? Because as soon as they realize it, they're gonna try to match it. Whereas right now, they don't know they need to do that. So they may not be trying to. Okay, okay. Oh, you wanna play it like that? As soon as he walks into turret range, I'll follow. And then, yeah, even when you don't have a radar lock on the turret, you can just target the ground where you know it is. And this is really good shit. This is really good shit. This is exactly how you win games right here, honestly. And yeah, I'm going to pull back now, and I'm going to start on production of welders. Now, gunslingers could also be a good choice, but welders are a more, like, sturdy frontline unit, so I think if I get a bunch of those up, then I can just do a fucking, like, just a punch, basically. Just nothing fancy, just a straight push-through mid that will be very, very difficult to stop. And I have that on repeat, but I'm also going to alt-Q those guys in there. And yeah, you scale energy.
Lost.
Oh, yep, they're starting to push me. Now, they don't know that they can't get away with this. And I don't necessarily want to give that away yet, right? Because again, I'm trying to scale my power for as long as possible here. But yeah, get that radar bot out. And just posturing really aggressively with the few units I do have to try to force a retreat out of the opponent. In this case, ironically, it's going to have the opposite effect. But, you know, what are you going to do? And yeah, there is a little bit of reclaim on the ground there, so I'm always going to take that. Throw down a second energy storage because I'm currently wasting energy. And then a build turret, and then I'm going to scale wind back here as well. This is the beautiful thing about Armada Eco. You don't need to think about your fucking fancy stuff. You just build more wind. Just build more wind. It's as easy as that. And I will actually get a advanced con here to to prove me a liar and build the T2 Eco. But yeah, for now, I think this is good. This is all I need. And yeah, once again, just pushing with T1 because I don't need to show T2 yet. I don't need that. I don't need that. I guess maybe you can see those. Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk up now. Really tricky micro dance here because they have about the same range. And you can just see how beefy these welders are. Like even versus tanks, they're not going down, you know. Make the commander dance a little bit. That's just an APM check, right? It's like, can you deal with that? And then yeah, move the commander up. I meant to build that mechs actually. What happened there? And now we move up mid. And they're like, oh god, we gotta get T2 up now, but little do they know we've had it for a long time. Alright, the two side lanes look like they're holding, and I feel pretty comfortable up here. Now, gonna have to make sure to, yeah, keep building those energy converters. And yeah, the key for me right now, scaling, is to get reclaim. That's what I need more than anything, is reclaim. Because my metal income is pretty low, but there's just infinite metal on the ground over here. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah! Even better. Okay, so I have, like, no units, literally. But somehow, now that it's my opponent, so we're good. And right now, I'm actually going to switch things up. I'm going into sprinters. Because I know there's no turrets or anything here. So I think I can just, like, basically mass up a lot of sprinters, and they're very fast. So they'll hit the front line quickly, which is the main thing I want right now, is to just have, like, backup for my commander. And they can flank these brutes. They don't trade amazing versus brutes. That's actually one of the weaker interactions for them, but it's not going to matter. In fact, it would be kind of funny if I just took them and went on another little adventure trying to leak through that direction. Kill that mechs again for the 50th time this game. And then, yeah, just move them to the back line. Yeah, because this brings the troops out of position, and then I can move forward and reclaim. Oh man, look at this. I'll even get wind. I love it. I love it.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Okay, we're down to 1 enemy comm here. And I've successfully broken... Oh, they resign! Yes! You'll love to see it. Man, so that, there you go. When you're not getting pressured, you take your metal, you go T2, you get greedy, and you just get a free win. A little clinic there for you.
The whole team is wasting metal.
Aren't we just? Yeah, let me show the graphs and the stats here. There's the graphs. And you can really see where I was like, okay, greed mode engage. And then statistics, there it is. So there we go, good game.